I mean, practically perfect weather for the Mother's Day weekend. You knew it wouldn't last, right? Hi, everybody. I'm meteorologist Matt Chambers. Rain coming back today. Chance that you get wet in your neighborhood is pretty high at about 70%. There's still a chance tomorrow, but it comes down quite a bit, down to about 30%. I'll show you why that is in just a little bit. And the work week is kind of bookended by rain chances. I've got them bubbling back up to about 30% by Friday afternoon. More on that when we get to the 10-day forecast. The other thing I want to mention before I do a deeper dive into today's rain chances, I think we have a legitimate shot at our first 90-degree plus day on Thursday of this week. I'm forecasting 92. The record on that date is 94, and that goes all the way back to 1944. So it's a little early to be talking about 90s around here, but I think we may have some before this work week is over. This afternoon, mid-70s, scattered rain and thunderstorms. The chance of rain, again, fairly high with a wind out of the east at 5 to 10 miles per hour. So temperatures are not problematic today, but your travel could be impacted by some wet weather. Here's the super predictor at noon. Notice most of the reds are to the south and east, but we have this scattered shower potential just about anywhere. The chances are a little higher south and east of St. Louis, a little lower back to the north and west. Watch what happens as I set this in motion. I'm going to freeze the clock around 3:30, 4 o'clock this afternoon. See these little reds here and there? Mid-70s could cause some of these showers to intensify into fairly weak thunderstorms. That's not out of the question with a couple of downpours, but I don't anticipate any severe weather. And just as the warming of the day sort of accentuates these storms or these showers, the loss of heating this evening is going to kill them. All right, by about 10 o'clock tonight, there's not much left on the radar, and I think we stay quiet overnight. But this area of low pressure that's partially responsible for getting us wet today is close enough tomorrow that, check this out, midday into the afternoon, maybe just a few blips on the radar. That's why the chance of rain is lower as we head into Tuesday, only about 30%. Then we should be able to squeeze in a couple of dry days, Wednesday and Thursday. But as a result, it gets pretty hot with a southwest flow both down here and upstairs in the atmosphere. Friday, 30% chance of rain and storms. Right now I've got Saturday dry, but then Sunday into next week starts to look a bit unsettled as well. But boy, the specifics, the timing, there's still a lot of question marks here on the tail end of this 10-day forecast. So stay tuned. We'll keep you updated.